Hello everybody, Sidious Obsidian here, and this is the second vlog. I wasn't really thinking about doing another vlog anytime soon, but I thought, well, today's been an interesting week, and there's a few things I want to mention about the channel. If you're just finding me, this is just a little bit of a vlogging series when I just talk about what's coming up on the channel and things that happened in my everyday life. If you're not interested and boring all me, which, fair enough, I don't expect you to be, you can leave this playlist and go and check out some of my other videos. And like, comment, subscribe, do what you fancy really. Well, the first thing you're probably noticing is that I'm in glorious colour. I had a few people, not a lot, viewers who have watched my first vlog, and they said it was quite good, which I'm quite happy with. But the one thing they did say, that there was one brief, fleeting moment when one of my bloopers footage actually got through. As you can see, before this was all whitewash, and I think my yellow wall behind you, as you can see here, was completely white with a sliver of broom? Yeah, sliver of broom. No, a sliver of blue was outlining the piece of wood. Bedstead, I think it's called. Words escaped from me. And then I was whitewashed, and there was like negative greeny blue around my face, and I mean, I like that sort of negative aspect. A lot of emotion, but of camera aspect. But there was a tiny sliver of the first vlog that got through, and it showed me how I am now. And people said they preferred, well, colour rather than the negative aspect. And the negative aspect I really wanted to use to sort of maintain a certain ambiguity, mystery of who this mysterious Mr. Obsidian is. But I guess you like plain old Sydney exactly how he is. So, well, if that's the case, I'll listen to you and you'll always see me like this. Let's be plain, let's be simple. Let's be in colour. Anyway, now I've got the aspect of this video out of the way, let's talk about what spontaneously caused me to talk about this week. Well, two things. One was a little trip I had to London, which was very interesting to go on and talk about in a minute. And the second thing is the channel, which has been sort of sticking to the schedule that I planned. It was, like I say, I didn't intend to sort of rush straight into it, making it a full week. It is going to be a slow progression. And this week, there has been a little bit of a bump in scheduling due to my visit beyond the comforts of these lovely yellow walls, and I'll explain a bit about that. And since this is a Thursday vlog, tomorrow you've got some very exciting stuff to look forward to instead of waiting until the next week. Anyway, why was there a little bump in the scheduling? Why did you not get Minecraft on Mondays, and why was it on Tuesdays you only got one Agatha Christie from the double bill and you didn't see the second until today? Well, first thing, on Monday I went with two friends to London Zoo, and it was something that my friend Cracker Jacks had planned well in advance, and she wanted a few other people to turn up, but well, things got in the way and people didn't turn up, so there was just the three of us. And I got up 5 o'clock in the morning to get a train at 6:20. Father dropped me off. Quick train. I really wish it wasn't Virgin Trains. I've got nothing against the company. It's just, compared to London Midland trains, whenever I hop on a Virgin train, it doesn't matter whether I've got luggage or no luggage, you can never get a seat. I'm always standing in the vestibules. I'm just happy that It doesn't take that long from where I live to get to London. Fast train, 40 minutes. A slow train, an hour. If there was going to be exchange, if I had to swap trains, usually once. I wouldn't really understand why I would need to swap twice. It would maybe take an hour and a half, but good grief. I'd rather take the slow train with London Midlands, because that way I'm always guaranteed a seat. Or, even though they don't have vestibules, they just literally have just the coach. At least I'll be more comfortable, because on Virgin trains, I'm always stuck in their small curving vestibules just so I can get in and find a seat. And it's the same. Morning, afternoon, evening, it doesn't really matter what time, if it's peak, off-peak. I always get a seat with London Midlands, so I prefer travelling with them, even if it does take a little bit longer. Had coffee. Bought the Times. I like reading newspapers. I like reading broadsheets, I'll be much honest with you, than reading the smaller papers. I wouldn't say the smaller papers. Forget the word you call them now. Wow, English fails me. Did quite well in the subject in GCSE, but I can't remember what you call the other types of papers. Anyway, broadsheets, that's the words I like, ones I like reading. And I read the Times. Good classical paper, that. The Times. Many years of history in that. Read bits and pieces. Mainly just the front page. I didn't really have time to watch the rest. I watched the news appear in front of me. It was a Wizarding newspaper with moving photography and words that just curled around the pages. No, I read the newspaper. I can only read the front cover talking about the upcoming middle class style birthday celebrations for our dear Prince George, future king. I don't know if the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate, want to do his birthday like that, they're allowed to. They're his parents, and being at that age, he won't even remember it. He won't even be aware. So as long as the child's happy, that's all that matters. There was a bit about the EU, of course. Less we talk about that, the better. Two things people say you should never talk about in public: your political views and your religious views. That's what starts arguments, and that's what starts fights and wars and so on and so forth. So I'll try to keep that on this vlog very brief. I'm just telling you what I read in the newspaper. I doubt I'm even saying the facts correctly, because all human memory is light. So don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. So we got to London. Zoo opened at 10. We walked around. David, he was a good old tour guide. Took me to see the sights of London. We didn't go in any of them, but just to see the building. Went up to. I've already been up to Westminster, but we went up to close up to Westminster. Didn't see Town 10, number Town 10, 10 Downing Street. I think we went past Winston Churchill's, like the building where his bunker was in the Second World War. We also went a little bit down the river, past the London Eye. We walked up I don't know what you call it, that red road that leads up to Buckingham Palace. Took 3 shots, Buckingham Palace. We went by St. Catherine's Church, and that church, I don't think it was St. Paul's. It wasn't St. Paul's Cathedral. It was another one of the big churches. I've got a memory of a sieve. I should really read them tourist information plaques a little bit more. Bumped into many different lots of tourists. Quite surprised, actually. We went past a team of people wearing pink shirts, and they were Germans. Some were wearing light blue, and they were Japanese, and there were some wearing red, and there were Chinese tourists. So, yeah, I hope they had a good time. Once Cracker Jacks finally arrived, we went to the zoo, and London Zoo is not what I expected. I expected a zoo. Tiger subspecies are smaller than the original large tigers they used to have, and they got and the hippos they've got now are a smaller subspecies. Nearly everything is a smaller subspecies, and the species they've got large aren't the largest they can be, like the giraffes and the zebras. But you can get so close up to them. I have mixed feelings about the zoo. But for the type and how much space they've got, I think they do pretty well, and I would recommend the London Zoo to anyone. We were there all day. Had a camera though with me, old camera bought off my father. Took pictures around the sights of London, took a couple of footage in the zoo, but the battery conked out. And then the second battery conked out. And then I lost it in Regent Park. All it takes, when you're in London sitting down, if you just leave it for 6-7 minutes, gone. So be careful with your possessions wherever you go when you go out. Should really have tied it to my belt, but I didn't want to do it because it didn't look right. Kind of made it look like I had a bull sticking out my leg. But hey ho, there you go. London will probably be going back in October to Comic-Con in October. I may get footage of that, or I may not. It will be the third Comic-Con I've been to without footage. Or I may purchase a camera. Probably purchase a camera by then. Even a video camera, either way. Something to get footage off would be nice. I'm thinking about returning in September with a few friends. Maybe go to a museum. What museum? Don't know. But a museum nonetheless. So that's why there was a bump in the scheduling. The Minecraft videos, the surplus of Minecraft videos will resume on the Monday. There's not much more to go. We're nearly done. We need to get through a few more me and Renji videos, and then there's the final battle in the end. And that was really the last major bit of video filming that was done on the original Geekcraft 5 vanilla server. We have started to progress on Geekcraft 6. There's a fair bit of footage now. I'll maybe go in a bit more detail about how that server's doing in the next vlog. But suffice this to say, once the filler for the old vanilla is out the way, we will then move on to rotational play between Minecraft, Scrolls and Coldbolt, making it a proper Mojang Monday. Tuesday, Agatha Christie's, and then there were none. If you have noticed that we have been doing double bills, I feel personally it may be the better way for us to get through the game. Things have started to heat up. I won't spoil it for you, but the people are starting to drop like flies now. And the way I'm going to do it now is that the episodes will be longer. I'll do block bits that are block time periods during the day, and that's how they'll be done. So if you, as you can see, the recent episode of And Then There Were None, Chapter 1, Part 4, it's 25 minutes long. Expect episodes to be that long in the future. Doesn't mean I'm not going to show the double bills anymore, just because you're going to end up with nearly an hour's worth of footage. I'm going to keep doing them in double bill slots. That way we can get through this a little bit faster, rather than one after the other. Now you're probably thinking, why do you want to speed through it? Well, I've got quite a lot planned for Crime Tuesday, and as much as I love And Then There Were None, I do feel it is dragged out just a touch. And even though editing currently is a lot easier And Then There Were None due to the way it's paced, I may have a little bit more trouble with the second one, Bird on the Orient Express, and I've got no idea what it's going to be like for Evil Under the Sun, because I haven't even got the game, so that'll be rather ad hoc. But no, I can foresee us getting through. I can see us getting through the first And Then There Were None no later than the 1st of December, before Christmas, and then next year we will get through the entire trilogy, and then we can start on CSI, which will be something that I very much look forward to. There is, for Wednesday, is Wildstar Wednesdays. Well, currently there's not been any Wildstar. For a game that I've been ranting and raving about, we've not been doing any. I haven't purchased it yet. Thursday, the Mine series. Well, it was supposed to be filler. Filler is this vlog, actually. Filler was supposed to be something else and this vlog, but at the moment it's just this vlog. And because of that, well, she should be there, I'll be honest. She should be attached to that wall, and the wires should be hooked up to this screen, and poof! Mine series get uploaded. But the thing is, she's just not there, and she's probably not going to be there until end of August. Oh, I've still got so much stuff I need to move back into this room after this room was painted in its glorious yellow. But get round to that sooner or later. She being the old machine. I'm not gonna attach a random woman to the wall. Then there's Fridays, and I was gonna do that upward climb from worst to best for free play games, and I've not really done gaming's not been my life like some people. It's been part of my life that I do when I want to relax in my free time, and because of that, I don't really know what is a good game and what is a bad game. It's all opinionated, let's be honest. So I've decided just to do free-to-play Fridays because, well, I think I've just been trying too hard and try to create some fancy thing to do for Friday. So free-to-play Fridays. The first game I've recently downloaded is a multiplayer, hopefully and a single player, called Robocraft. You see, I like World of Tanks. I also like Minecraft. Well, which is better? There's only one way to find out, and that's to mush them together and find a game that is a combination of both. Sorry, Harry Hill, they're not going to fight. We're going to play Robocraft because it claims if you like World of Tanks and Minecraft, you will love this. And you never know. If it's fantastic, it may open up into a fantastic new server, so Giftcraft can then move forward from Minecraft to its second server, which will be Robocraft. The Lego on the Saturday, well, safe to say it's going to be a video of Lego through the ages, and that's kind of all I've got at the moment. I found a website, a good catalogue, that I can get Lego from the dawn of time since it was first came out. There is a problem to get Lego wooden yogurts, Lego wooden yogurts, Lego the yogurt that you can put together, but it's so hard it tastes of wood and gives splinters on your tongue. No, let's be product was the word I was trying to pronounce. You can't get, it's trouble to get them before 1964, so 1964 will be my starting point, and then I'll move forward from there. The plans or ideas got racking around in my brain. I'll explain in the next vlog video. Maybe then I'll be a little bit more developed. Then Sundays, Star Trek Sundays. The model, the first one, 2 models, Enterprise D and her Dreadnought class refit that was only in All Good Things. I've recorded it on the wrong video format, so it just takes forever to load up media player, and editing's going to be a pain in the ass and saving it, and so I'm just going to delete that footage, start again, and I'm going to do a steam run. Well, not a steam run. I'm not going to steam right through the model. I'm going to do a speed run. Not the drug. Right, scratch all of that. I'm going to do that video again, and then I'm going to do each and every model afterwards. As much footage I can fit in one day. I'll probably do that on Friday afternoon. Yes, Friday afternoon. And then that'll be ready for the Sunday when it goes out. So I'll be able to get that out as soon as possible. So that's what I did at London. That's the YouTube scheduling. This vlogging video has probably been nearly long enough now. A lot of it's going to get cut out. Quite a lot of it's going to get cut out. Oh, good grief. And I'll get back to you soon. So, Sydney Obsidian is now signing off. Good night, everybody.